Welcome to Generation Peace Youth Camp 2024.
We're cultivating a culture of peace on the Plateau.
We're here at the Generation Peace Youth Camp organized by the Plateau Peace Building Agency and the project PEACECORE, funded by the BMZ, the German Ministry for International Development and Cooperation. The BMZ is interested in funding activities such as this event because we believe that the youth, especially here in Plateau State, has the power and the motivation to actually bring change when it comes to peace and prosperity. We're very happy to see that so many different representatives from different places from Plateau State came here to participate in this one-week event, to come together, learn about their differences, and see how they can work together to achieve a peaceful future. As the project PEACECORE, we're very happy that the idea was brought to us by the PBBA, specifically thanks to Dr. Julie Sender, because the PBBA also realized that the key is the youth. The youth will bring forward what is needed to bring prosperity to Plateau State, and we're very happy to be part of this activity, to have been involved in the planning and to really bring it here to this really nice location, the Leadership Center in Plateau State. And I think that's also a great sign for the youth to see that they're being, first of all, taken serious and being supported in becoming the leaders of the future generations who will enable peace to come to Plateau State.
The major aim for this camp was to bring this youth together and just build social cohesion, basically, and empower them to go out and be agents of change, to be peace ambassadors in their communities when they go back home, all in a bid to change the narrative, particularly in Plateau State, that the youth are agents of violence. We are saying no, our youth are agents of peace, and we want to amplify that voice. We've had an awesome week where they've had, a lot of physical exercise. We climbed Gog and Magog, and did all kinds of fun things together. We even played a football match. We got finalists, a volleyball match for the girls. We're also engaged in intellectual academic exercises, to show them different perspectives and amplify to them their role as youth, in peace and security. And then, of course, we had the networking, the social cohesion part of it. We've had so many success stories already. Many of the youth told us they've never known anybody from outside of their local governments. But today they have friends from different local governments, from different ethnic groups, from different religions, and the people with disabilities were also part of the fun, and they also were able to mix, and know each other. And at the end, they came up with action plans, which they're going to go and implement in their communities.
We have been here in the last 1 week, going through a lot of trainings and exposure, to create that bonding amongst and between the youths of Plateau State, for them to appreciate their diversity and to also understand that our diversity should not necessarily be a cause of friction, but something that should unite us as a people.
Based on the experiences that we are gathering from these youths, they are saying that now they want to shift. We are bringing a kind of discourse that is bringing shift from what they were, how they came from, how they perceive the other youth from different communities. Now they are seeing the possibilities of how they could work together as one to promote the culture of peace and entrench them in their various communities.
We talked about the ways they think they as youth can, provide solutions to some of those challenges. We also have some of them already thinking of stepping down this training they received here, to the other members of the community once they are out of here.
We also brought them together with other groups of youths so that they will learn, exchange experiences, and also blend together to form like a network of youth peace ambassadors, where at their respective communities they can work collaboratively to resolve conflicts in their communities.
This camp has been very motivating for me towards peace building. The interactions, the lectures, even the hike that we did, it was very encouraging and it strengthened my belief in peace.
I always find it difficult to forgive, especially people in the other faiths, because of due for some things that happened in the past. But when I came here, honestly speaking, I realized it's good to forgive and forget and letting go.
In Allah da kamar yadda muka koya, za mu je dukkan community mu domin mu ma mu bayar da irin koyarwar da muka samu a cikin wannan guri.
I have learned how to encourage inclusivity in my society, coming from Wasi, where there are different ethnic groups, different religions. I think going forward, I will advise the state to partner more with GIZ on trying to organize such trainings for other youth consistently.
This is the camp which is needed, required for the training of this youth. So apart from the lectures from the facilitators, we wake up in the morning for morning jogging, we have rock climbing, we have obstacles, we have activities that has to do with team building, which has to do with peace among the youth.
We took them on mountain hiking, where we made them to understand that we depend on one another. One man cannot actually be an island on his own. During the mountain hiking, they had to help one another to climb the mountain without thinking whether this person is an Uruguay or is a Bassa man or is an Angas man, or probably is a Christian or Muslim or pagan.
The process started around June when the Plateau Peace Building Agency asked GIZ to support them with the peace camp, organizing a peace camp, because they wanted to address issues of youth restiveness and also to be able to get youth who were aggressors or potential aggressors or those who are affected by conflict to come together for capacity building and for a reorientation towards being good leaders and peace advocates in their communities. So that is also part of the PEACECORE mandate in the state to support peace building capacities at different levels, especially with women and groups in vulnerable situations.
Like we always say, we want the youth in Plateau State to be known not as Generation X or any other funny alphabet, but as Generation Peace. And so this is a wrap for Generation Peace Youth Camp 2024. See you next time.